to think about it for a minute. Ugh. I'm wearing some new earrings from funnygirly.com. It is not a US company. It ships worldwide. If you go to their website, it gives you shipping times, like how many days, and they must be around the UK because that's the shortest shipping speed there is. This was part of that order that I was waiting on for, it seemed like forever. It says for the United States, it's like 5 to 15 days or something like that. I don't know, 5 to 12 days. I don't know. Well, it was definitely the later end of that. So yeah, it took a good 2 weeks plus for my stuff to get here. So I love the earrings that I got. Now I'm wearing something I got from them that I feel was misrepresented on their website, because on the website the picture clearly shows that the material is different than what my thing is actually made of. So I'm a little disappointed with that. The other thing I got is just what it was supposed to be. So weird. Only one of the things that I ordered wasn't exactly what I should have gotten, I feel like. But I like it fine, so I'm just going to keep it. But just know that if you order from them, like this particular thing that I'll show you later, is not made of the material that it looks like in the picture. So like in the picture, it's made of like a sweater type material, and this is clearly not that. This is like a stretchy polyester rayon kind of a thing, which would be good if you're wearing like a thicker shirt under it, but that's not what I was expecting at all, and that's not what it showed on the picture. I even went back and looked at it again and went, did I even order this? So I don't know if this thing was switched for the thing in the picture, or if somebody made a mistake and sent me this instead. I don't know. It looks like the same style as the thing that I ordered, but it's not the same material at all. So yeah, I will show you that later when I get to my classroom. But like I said, other than that, I'm very happy with what I got. Today we will be starting to read How the Grinch Stole Christmas, because I will be doing a comprehension breakout review activity tomorrow with it, using Kori, Markussen, and Chelsey McCowan's Grinch Breakout, which is not called that on their TpT Store, but I'll link it below for you. It hits the skills that we've been working on in second quarter in our school, in our second grade classrooms. It's a great review for before we assess for report cards, which report cards are due when we come back from Christmas, but you need to do some testing beforehand. Of course, you can't just wait until you come back, because report cards are due like, I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday of that week, something like that. I think Wednesday. So we come back on a Monday. Yeah, you could finish up stuff, but I think they're due in the office on Tuesday. And that's what's on the agenda today, is reading that book. Now, you know, that's a long story. So that is my whole group reading lesson for today. So we'll be talking about the characters, the main character specifically, the setting, and the problem, the solution, and the sequence of events, because all of those things are what we've been working on in our skills this quarter. Also, we'll be throwing in some inferencing, like just looking at the expression on the Grinch's face and some of the illustrations. How is he feeling in this scenario here? Does it say that he's this way, or can you infer that by what he says and how he looks? So honestly, my students have blown me away with their ability to use inferencing. It's been great, really, really great. And I did one huge hardcore lesson on inferencing, and then I've thrown, you know, other little things in since then. But like my introductory, really hitting it hard lesson on inferencing was one of my Rooted in Reading books. It was those shoes. We did a lot of inferencing things with that book. It was amazing for that. So if you need a book for inferencing, those shoes is a great one. It's one of the books for Rooted in Reading from November, I believe, because it wasn't that long ago that I did it. Now for December, honestly, I haven't done any of the Rooted in Reading lessons because there just hasn't been time. I mean, this is only the second week of December anyway, but I've been using some of my whole group reading time to allow some of my students to get extra AR reading time because they're out of the room so much, they don't have much time to read. And it makes it very hard for them to read and take their quizzes so that they can meet their AR goal for the quarter. The administration has been so gracious to not have intervention times next week to give us time to assess and like reteach, reassess skills. So we need to do reading testing for reading levels, and also we can do report card assessing. So I've got that power hour time in the morning for 30 minutes, and I have that reading intervention time in the afternoons for 30 minutes. So that's going to be great. I'm very excited about that. That gives us the time that we need. And I want to do it early in the week because later in the week we have more fun activities school-wide. So let's see. Wednesday starts all of our school-wide holiday kind of celebratory activities. Wednesday, the whole school, I told you yesterday, I think, gets to go see the Polar Express at different times. And then Thursday, we are supposed to have our class parties in the afternoon. So everybody should have them on the same day or around the same time frame-ish, just sometime after lunch. And also we have the visit with Santa, where we take our class to the end of the kindergarten hallway, I believe, so we go at a certain time. We had to sign up for a time on the Google Doc. We take our class there, they get to talk to Santa for just a minute, and I think we get an orange to take back to the classroom, so I need to remember to bring my orange peeler because these fingers have never been able to peel an orange since the beginning of time. So I always try to remember to bring my little Tupperware orange peeler so that I can help them peel the oranges, they can eat them. And then afternoon, I said we have the party, and then Friday we have what's, I think they call it the Santa sing-along or the Christmas sing-along, where we all gather in the gym and we sit with our classes, and our music teacher leads us in holiday songs, and it's really cool. And also, if you want to do something with your class, like my buddy teacher in the past several times has done I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas with her class, and it's so cute. Oh, and one of the other teamies got her a shirt that goes with it. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas shirt, so she'll probably wear that day. That's gonna be really cool. So I'm not gonna be doing anything this year. I don't have the energy. They'll have fun without having to perform. I just don't have it in me to do one more thing. I just can't. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy, and let my kids enjoy too. Because we're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff in our classroom, and I'm just not going to add one more thing to my already piled high plate and to their piled high plate. Since we're going to see Polar Express on Wednesday, I want to do some Polar Express activities that morning. Definitely read the book. Some of the students may have never actually heard the book. And the book does have slight extra things in it that the movie doesn't. So I think it's really important for them to hear the actual original story. You know, it's the 30th anniversary of the Polar Express book. That is so cool. So that's awesome. I'm not sure if it's this year that was the 30th anniversary, if it was last year, but very recently, because that is the edition that's out right now. If you want to purchase one, it says 30th anniversary edition, and it has like a big bow on it. So that's exciting. Yeah, so Chris von Allsburg, good on you for writing that awesome story. I read some things like on a teacher Facebook group or Instagram or something where people were talking about Polar Express. I think it might have been Instagram, whatever. Anyway, they were saying, really love the story, really love the movie, wish it wasn't so dark, hope they remake it to be less dark. And I'm like, yeah, it does kind of have a dark feel to it. That hobo guy that sits on top of the train, he's a little scary. Because, and especially like when he goes inside the train and they have all those like marionettes and stuff, that kind of creeps me out a little bit. But I'm just not a big puppet fan like that, you know. That's just me though. But I kind of agree with that. It does have a dark edge to it for sure. A little scary, you know, especially if you're a younger kid, you might be like, oh, yeah, a little bit scary. Okay, I'm almost at school. I need to bring in my giant bin, and then sometime I need to schlep in all of those garment racks and put them together and hang my Whoville houses before tomorrow. So I may be here a little late today since I have a meeting after school, but I have a little chunk of time in between dismissal and my meeting where I can start working on that. So I'll probably put I'll have to bring them in. Sometime I'll bring them in and then I'll put them together. And I have Lunch Bunch Book Club today, so I will not be talking at lunchtime. We're reading Christmas in Camelot, which is a magic tree house. All right, and then after school, like I said, I have a meeting, so I'll have to catch you on the way home today. So hopefully it's not too late, so it's dark. If it is, you'll know why I didn't vlog later. But I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I hope you had a fantastic week by the time you see this, and I will check back in with you when I get a chance later. Hi, it is 5:22. I didn't have my meeting today, which was a blessing because I had a lot to do in my classroom. So I built the fireplace. I'll put a picture here. I put a couple of the Whoville houses up on my garment racks. I'll put a picture here. And I just brought around all the rest of the garment racks and dragged them up to my room so I can assemble them in the morning and tape the Whoville houses onto those. And I still need to make 2 more. I have the paper for it, I just haven't had the time to trace them. But those are not necessary until Friday because I need 8 of them for Friday. 6 of them are fine for tomorrow. So I'm gonna go with what I've got. And then after school tomorrow, I can trace the other 2 houses and put them up, and they'll be ready for math in Whoville. So I'm excited, yay. I'm not going to get to wear my Grinch onesie tomorrow, but it's okay. I'm gonna wear one of my Grinch shirts and probably my sparkly hat that I wore yesterday that you push one way and it's red, you push the other way, then it's green. I'm gonna try to make it all green so it's Grinchy looking. Because I told the kids, we'll do our big Grinchy stuff next week because it just didn't work out. So it's gonna be good. We're gonna have a good day, and I gave my teamies a little surprise today, so I'll put a picture of that right here. Cool, huh? They really liked it, and they were so good. Oh my gosh, they were so good. So I still have a couple in my room for tomorrow, so I can have some little sweets in the morning. All right, I'm gonna go home and get myself together. I got these to do the stacking cup Christmas tree stem thing. If we have time on Friday, we may not. I don't know. It depends on if we get done with our Grinch math review. We'll see. And I need to do, I might just go ahead and do my assessment if we get done early enough so I can have one of them done. But I'll just have 2 left and then finish up the writing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just have a few things to do tonight. Not too much. I have a few things to cut tonight, and I have some little booklets to fold. That won't take very long. I want to put my retelling bead bracelet pieces together so the kids can retell the gingerbread story, because that's what we're going to use for the story map for their assessment. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got everything else pretty much squared away. All right, I'm gonna head home and I'll talk to you tomorrow.